So in Revelations, we are told about the Antichrist and the false prophets. Donald Trump called himself the King of Israel yesterday. He said he was the chosen one. He retweeted that he was the second coming of God. And grandiose, delusions are a symptom of narcissistic personality disorder, and he has that in spades. But to be Antichrist, you would need to, be the opposite of Christ in any ways. Narcissism instead of forgiveness and other traits. And we should listen to his false prophets, for they have really brainwashed the evangelicals into a Republican, dark, hateful theology. It's the same type of Christianity the Nazis had, that the Klan had, and is being instilled in them. They only talk about the rapture when you talk about stopping the child separation. They cut food stamps, they cut medicine, they lock up immigrant children. So they have a real problem with actual teachings of Jesus, and then they start talking about something actually not mentioned in the Bible, the rapture. That word does not appear once. The Left Behind series painted a very specific picture in their heads, and Donald Trump manipulates this by saying he'll go up against China, even though China's really not mentioning, like, oh, well, that's Gog and Mog. And then Mog helped, the Antichrist get elected, and y'all don't really give a crap about that. And like everything that's actually evil, they don't give a crap about, and everything that is white supremacy fuels them. That's the devil inside them. That's why they were able to fall for the Republican tricks to begin with. It wasn't because, yes, they aren't necessarily, they used to be able to hear them somewhat, but Trump has decided that all of reality is fake. And this is his psychosis. And these people now live in the psychosis of the Antichrist, or at the very least, a petulant, evil man. And the false god is white supremacy. That's why they keep going back to him. They have it's a godless false idol. Just, America isn't mentioned in the Bible. They say that when you start talking about, stopping the school shootings or stopping white supremacy, it's the end of days. That's when they start talking like that. Until then, they are arguing tooth and nail for, things Jesus said were evil, like the concentration camps of the immigrants. Like, they will just ignore that, get enraged if you talk about it, but then you're like, oh yeah, the white supremacist shooters, how them Nazis are. They used to bomb churches, before video games even came around. So obviously that was a lie. It's the white supremacy that's the evil part. And they just, oh well, God said America wouldn't be around. And I'm like, you could take that same theology to just let the immigrant children out the fucking cage, but instead you're just saying it when people talk about stopping it. Your white supremacist God is not real. Fuck you. Turn to Jesus or stop talking about him, because white supremacy is not in him. He does not dwell in those that it is in. Same for homophobia, sexism, misogyny, whatever, every type of hate. Jesus said if somebody even hits you, you're supposed to love them. So hating somebody for a birth trait, that's an easy ticket to hell.